Welcome back, and today's Intentional Attention ASMR video is a Whisper Ramble, but also a Choose Your Own Adventure at the same time. So what I thought I would do with you today is simply share a seltzer. It's black cherry flavor, so I hope that you're okay with that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this up in between two cups. One cup is brown, and one cup is white. And in the timestamps below, I would like you to choose, after I pour this, which Whisper Ramble you would like to go on today. Today I'm also trying a different method of being a little more soft-spoken. So I'd like to see if this is going to work for you. So first off, let's open up this soda, and we're going to pour it in to each of these cups. So enjoy this real tingly ride. Make sure we get all the soda in there for you. It's a nice way to kind of even it out. Okay, now begs the question, which one will you choose? Will you choose the white cup or the brown cup? Go ahead and make that choice in the text below. You have chosen the brown cup. That means I get the white cup. And I think that I wanted to maybe discuss a little bit about where I live, which is in the Pacific Northwest. And I've lived in the Pacific Northwest for a while. After I went through my years of wanderlust, living in New Orleans and in San Francisco, I came back to the Pacific Northwest. Not really quite sure what to even talk about on a Whisper Ramble like this. So if you'd like to know me a little bit more, I will say that I do rent an office where I have clients come in and discuss various things related around IT and things relating to the web. And that's essentially where I make my living. And I do enjoy ASMR tremendously because, well, my love language is touch. And I found that very early on. And I think that ASMR does have a tendency to play into that. And the reality is I have a tendency to feel things almost very empathetically. And I'm not sure if you can relate to that, but it is one thing that makes me tingle very easy. So when I talk to these new ASMR artists that are coming out, I relate the ability to tingle with them. So sometimes I'll ask people, do you tingle easy or whatever? And I have a tendency to do that as well. So I tingle fairly easily. And anyway, it is definitely one thing that I enjoy. Now, part of the sort of the cost payoff that's related to the office is the fact that it's a corner office, so it has some nice light into it, as you can see. But it also has a lot of noise. There's in an industrial area of the city that I live, and there's many trucks that go by and occasionally a train. And so it's one of the things that when you are teaching yourself, like I am, to become an ASMR artist, it is definitely one of the challenges that does occur is dealing with outside sounds. And in the office, we actually used to share a break room, and unfortunately it's actually full now, meaning the entire office space is full. And maybe in the next cup, I will tell you a little bit about how I got the office, which is a pretty good story. But I do appreciate you choosing the brown cup, which gives me the white cup. And, I do enjoy this soda. And why don't you, if you've watched this far, go ahead and in the comments, let me know your favorite flavor of soda. Now, this could be any type of soda. I mean, obviously, I'm looking for something that is more along the lines of what we shared today, which is more of like a flavored water. But let me know what your favorite flavored water is in the comments below. And of course, my friend, if you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and we will start our communication there. I definitely appreciate it. So thank you so much. Okay, my friend, you have chosen the white cup. And in the white cup, I was able to consume the sparkling water with you. And speaking of that, I wanted to share with you how I ended up getting my office. Now, I found my office that I rent on Craigslist, and I found it during a time right when the adoption of one of my children came through. And I have adopted a boy, and I had previously raised a girl biochild, and thought, oh, this is going to be a breeze. I did most of this just myself and that sort of thing. And well, as it turns out, I learned very quickly that boys are different than girls. So because my job requires a tremendous amount of concentration and focus, I have learned that that's a muscle that needs to be developed. And in order to foster that muscle, you have to go to the gym. Well, it actually ended up with me renting an office. And so I rent an office for what I do, which is IT and web-related things. And it allows me to have clients and have a safe place to bring those clients and to just show them what I've worked on and what sort of security measures I've taken and that sort of thing. And it literally is a Craigslist handshake, and the only thing that I use a check for. So believe it or not, I still have a checking account with the ability to write checks, which is very old school, a little like me. So that's how I got my office, and I've had it for about 5 years, and it's worked out really well. The unfortunate part of it is it's on a very busy street, and so there's sometimes a lot of truck noise in the background, and it's in kind of in an industrial area where I live in the Pacific Northwest. So I hope that I've been doing a good job of filtering that out. And, you know, part of the reason I like ASMR and I actually create ASMR in my breaks at work is because it is always evolving. There's always something new to try. There's always a next level to take it. And so that evolution is something that I'm finding not only in ASMR, but in life to be tremendously helpful. So we're coming to the end of this Choose Your Own Adventure, Have the Seltzer With Me session. I hope that you enjoyed this. And if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and even go to my website and sign up for my newsletter. I appreciate you so much. We'll talk soon.